All right, welcome everyone to another determination match from the Emo Cup. We have Andrewsmile versus DocW1, and I'm Propaganda Panda. I'm joined today by DoC9, who hasn't been casting for quite a while, and DerTodgeweihte, who I think nowadays, nicknames can't be chosen, right? And I think people now have begun to call you Todge or DerTodge, so I guess that's what we're going with. So,
Yeah, fine for me.
Yeah, hi everyone. I'll hang around for a while.
sounds good. Okay, I will have to adjust the audio levels a little bit. All right. So we have Andrewsmile versus DocW1, who were in the Flamingo group, which was won by Sam, of course. And they're currently banning maps. So outdoor areas, Hollywood Hills, caves, and drawing board for banned. Now Geo's out, digging map, lagoon. And okay, let's see the last one is. I didn't see it, but okay. So Andrewsmile finished third in the group, so he is guaranteed first play and first match. So this is why they are remaking.
Who are you rooting for, guys?
I mean, we have to be neutral now, but we are watching it from Doc's perspective. So I guess in a way we are kind of rooting for him. I guess no, always root for the player that you're watching.
Yeah, I will stay neutral.
But yeah, of course, we just won 3 games, right? And a high quality, exciting match. So okay.
I have to say, I was really surprised in the stats that came out that T1 performed even worse than Geographical Zoo.
Yeah, it's the worst map by far, right? At least by statistical performance. So let's see whether one of them dares to pick it with the tournament live on the line. Because I mean, yeah. So this is the determination match. So they play a best of 3, and the winner advances to the knockout stage of the Emu Cup, and the loser is out and has to wait for season 5. So big stakes.
I mean, if they do a mirror match in game 1, it could be a strat to pick T1 in game 2, so your opponent has to play it in game 3.
That is true. That's the good thing about the Sydney system is that the opponent has to play your map if they're 2 different ones, right? So you can afford to pick Wiccan. But okay, we already saw that Doc has picked Observation Tower, which is also very popular choice. He has okay, discount animals. Definitely going to pick Kiosk build here. I think. Yeah, and even gets back marketing sponsors. Wow, that's pretty good. Oops.
Did the stream stop for you as well?
Yes.
Yes.
Could one of you write Doc a message on BGA? I can't leave the Discord screen right now.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Okay, perfect. Okay, I mean, right when. Okay, we're back. All right, perfect. And we see no sponsors. You hate to see it, especially with sunbathing sponsors. I mean, this hand looks very bad, no? I mean, I guess Taper gives us some Herbie lines, gives us some round 1 upgrade lines. Reindeer
I would
matches.
pick Pelican. I love him for release possibilities.
True, I think just this hand is so weak that you want some upside, right? Yeah, so I agree with this. Reindeer matches 2 projects. So would you start America Partners here and just play this reindeer?
Yes, I would do. Or maybe I would go Herbie University for the chance of a better Herbie.
Yeah.
This is just hand size and break 4.
Really? Hmm. Well, okay, that's actually not too bad. At least we get can flock. We get 2 flockers, but often 3 size. I'm not sure, but I mean, I think we can just play our animal, and then we can break. And I don't like hand size here because, like, I mean, I think it's okay, but the hand is just not so good, so I feel like we don't need hand size.
Yeah, I agree.
But he builds a 2 size now. That is interesting. So, is he trying to go for species diversity? But I mean, I don't think this hand is... I don't really agree with how Doc is playing at round 1. Like, first of all, Xing, now we X back, and Andrew is just gonna break. We could have just played an animal and broken ourselves. So now we X back sponsors, or... I feel like if you take Herbie Uni, you kind of need to just do the project.
Yeah, I would have expected the project as well, but I guess he wants to go for 5 species. Will be interesting because now he will need to wait a bit until he can put his Herbies next to the tower.
That is true, yeah. There is a sun bear here, but we do not have prior on it. And we also don't have 5 species in hand, actually, so... Let's see. Okay, cost the other rep uni now. Upgrades build, wow. I think this would have been pretty good for a sponsor upgrade also. Maybe play this Marine Research from range, get the tag. But okay, he just takes it away. He's gonna snap Sun Bear, I assume.
Now there's Secretary Bird plus Africa release.
That is true. That is true. And he just snaps the release. I mean, if he has a project right now, then that's very good. Just get the Serengeti, then snap the other
he
one.
He can do to Africa, to America, I mean.
Oh, of course.
Get it.
I totally missed it, that he took America, so... he also started with a big aquarium, I think. So presumably he has space for 5 size. So maybe just snap the release, then do the project, and snap the Secretary Bird. This looks very good.
And Doc will need some luck to get on par with Andrew again.
I think this looks very bad already, to be honest. And build upgrade seems like a little bit low ceiling here. I mean, wow, now we even have spending an X token too. So it's just kiosk, pavilion, 1 size, 3 size. And yeah, we should say that Andrewsmile is on Park Restaurant. So, and he does have space for 5 size.
And Doc seems really unsure on what to do.
Yeah, it's just hard for me to see like what our next. Oh, expand this to snap Sun Bear. I mean, it is very good with species here, but we don't have the partner zoo. Yeah, I don't quite see the vision for like what is our next plan going to be? To do Herbies 2, I guess, which we could have just done anyway if we just build a 3 size. And I feel like build upgrade is.
I don't think he will go for Herbies 2. I think he will go straight for species diversity. It's the only thing I think makes sense now. He needs a big project to keep up.
Yeah, and I mean, in a way, this is true, but then again, we can't do species next round, right? So And now we play Thorny Devil even. He's gonna break and sell the sponsorship, but I mean, so break would take Partner Zoo, and then we can do Sunbear in the project next round, but by then the Partner Zoo at 5 will already be gone because Andrew will just play and release this Secretary Bird. And he didn't even take Snappy, he just took 2 size. But he can pick up the Secretary Bird during break, right? And Doc basically is forced to break now because we have nothing to do. And then the Secretary Bird will be in range for Andrew to pick up with the 2 size. So maybe we need to hope for a double wave here.
Double wave would be insanely good for Doc now.
Okay, and this Andrew has to discard 2 cards. I think it's very certain that he will keep the Africa release, and then we don't really know what else he has. But yeah, I mean, I think the problem is just like species 5, it's not even that big of a deal, right? I mean, you can still do it at 4 for 3 shields. That's, of course, it's worse, but I mean, if you only got the cheap America project, great release, great potential reef synergies with the shark. I feel like we're kind of overstretching for it. Okay, let's place it into the 5 size. And all right, definitely need to take Asia Partner Zoo now because if you let Andrea release, he's gonna block this. And yeah, what else are we going to do anyway? But yeah, seems very unsure what to do. But I mean, I think he's committed. He's fully committed to this line, so might as well just. I don't like to. I mean, we want our preserve our associate strength anyway. So just take the partners on now so we can do the project next round. Yeah. Also, still only 1 upgrade, and it just built. So no sponsors played either. Takes away the vet. I mean, that definitely works.
It will be really hard to come back for him.
Honestly, I think this is close to lost. But you never know. I mean, we have a big 5-city project coming up and hopefully working towards 5 Herbies. So let's see what we draw here. Some sponsors would be nice. Well, this is probably not what he was looking for. Sea Turtle Tank also absolutely atrocious on Observation Tower. But yeah, Andrew's going to release. He's going to take a partner, so he's probably going to take the 3 size and put it somewhere. And takes 5 money. Okay, interesting. No snapping, but okay, the display is somewhat weak. So is Doc here. I think you should honestly just maybe just play the tortoise now. I don't think Andrew is really threatening species diversity, and we can release it next round. And we don't have the 2 size for the Sun Bear yet anyway.
Would you do the tortoise release before species diversity as a project because it could drop out? I think species 5 for the cards to hopefully find something really good would be better now.
Yeah, but I mean, what if Andrew just, I mean, is Andrew just breaking now? If he breaks us and forces us to discard 2 cards, then it's gonna be weird. Also, it's another 3, so splitting a 3 and a 2. Oh, okay. I guess we know nothing. I mean, the problem is like you want to play the Sun Bear next round, so makes sense to just play an animal this round anyway. And if we can, I think it's cooler to do species first. But I would like to just play the tortoise now, Sunbathe, the kite to get to 3 cards. Then if Andrew doesn't break, we can just build the next round. We do Sun Bear into species. Then we can release the tortoise and use the 3 size for our 2 Herbie flockers.
I think this was a really interesting build action. He just built the 3 size with upgraded build.
Yeah.
So he can maybe play both Herbies, but I think build upgrade definitely didn't work out this game.
Yeah.
He didn't use the 3 size he built, and now he only built one enclosure with it.
Agree. And now we have the next problem because, as I said, Andrew was threatening the break, right? And now, wow, Herbies just go. Yeah, this was the problem, right? Because if we just play the tortoise first, we get the income, and yeah, we can just keep the other herbivore. And now, yeah, we're in a pretty bad spot again. I mean, honestly, might as well just play Sunbear into the 3 size now, and we do have money for this and tortoise, but wow, just sells it immediately. I think this is pretty bad now because, well, we basically just had to discard the 2 cards which would have gotten us to the next big project. And I'm not quite sure. Okay, gets this. It takes 2 size, does not take snapping, although despite us having build upgrade. But okay, maybe we do want to fill the map. I did not see his end game.
I don't think he has time for map fill anymore.
Yeah.
He's missing the income from build upgrade because he never built a kiosk pavilion with it.
Yeah.
And there's so much empty space. He has no sponsor buildings.
Yep, true.
It would be nice to fill, but it's not possible.
Yeah, I agree. And okay, now Andrew plays a dugong into the 5 size. None of them have played any sponsors so far, by the way. But okay, now we are on even points, and yeah, I mean, we said it's looking very bad for Doc, but well, at least they are on even points. But of course, Andrew will have the next. Both of them have a decent project coming up. We can release the tortoise. Actually, getting this koala was really huge, right? Because now we have a user or 3 size immediately. Problem is just a little bit the lack of animals upgrade. Like, where's the next rep coming from? I guess koala also helps with this. And break probably sell this anaconda. Yeah, it's not doing too much here. Andrew still has a worker, but he just expect patiently. Okay. Does he have a project? He does not have a 4th species tag. Oh, okay, that's better. Geological, we do have 2 rocks with the koala, of course, but the question is, do we need this? We have the release. Afterwards, we have 2 herbies, maybe? I don't know, but I think penguin pool would have been pretty nice here, but okay, Andrew.
I think it's fine to keep the project because Andrew could be faster with 2 herbies.
Yeah.
It's some way away for us.
And stock now. Do you also discard the Hydro? It's not a great Hydro, to be honest. It's like, it's going to be 4 points, I guess. Most of the water spots are already covered, so it's not going to give us a lot of money. And we don't have any water tech played so far. Okay. Denies the manta ray. But okay, reptile, of course. Reptile house, very great value. And okay, we actually, yeah, we get the 3 size back anyway, so that's nice. And now, okay, the good thing is now we actually can play the koala. I did not see this, but it's Andrew is not breaking. He's playing native seabirds. So now we can play koala and pouch.
He has no money for koala, sadly. Right now, he needs to break first.
No, he has discount animals, no?
Oh, my bad. Yes, you are right.
So I think he should play it now. Would you pouch this fox? Or even the Hydro?
I guess I would pouch Hydro.
Yeah. Now needs to really decide about his next upgrade. Solj kind of makes sense, I guess. Contest. I mean, we are very poor though, needs to be said. I agree with pouching Hydro, I think. I mean, obviously. Ooh, okay. Yeah, then again, we're an OES, maybe we want to market it later with it. But not entirely sure. I mean, we definitely need to break here now, I think. Andrew slams down another 5 size. That's not what you will want to see. Takes Hippo. But yeah, I agree with this break. What project would you do now? Would you just do 2 Herbies to block it from Andrew, or would you release, or would you do the geological? I mean, I guess it makes no sense to do geological and push down the release, but
I would go for 2 Herbies first and afterwards do the release. But right now we don't need the 3 size.
Yeah.
So I would keep it. Maybe we get something better to release even.
That's fair. And I mean, we could just release this Fox, right? Which is probably the same points, and does give us the 2 size next to the tower back. Also, maybe we can find more rocks to do geological for 1 more shield. But oh, it's an Amazon house that was marked in the break by Andrew. I placed Mountain Tape, but it's 3 Herbies. Takes the jungle. Wow, that's an eagle. So good. He just takes it away. Okay. He sees it. Yeah, okay, I guess. He would have had money to play it to the 5 size straight up. But now that's very bad news for Doc because that's 4 Herbies. And Zebra is the 5th.
At least now he can do release first to get a 3 size next to the tower back.
Yeah.
Because
Oh yeah.
Andrew won't go for 2 Herbies.
Yeah, but I mean, he has to release from the reptile house, I think. I think this is how the rules work.
Oh yes, you're right.
So. But I mean, yeah, we probably need to snap away this Zebra, right? It's just so good for Andrew here. But Andrew just has species as a bridging project here. It's just Herbies, okay. Yeah, makes sense. We can play it ourselves. Oh, that's a big nose. Andrew probably. Oh, he just takes this one too. Oh my god. Meerkat then. Could see a snap here. He only has 1 card in hand though. So he just decides to not go for it. Are we snapping it? Can we afford to snap it? Not sure. Andrew also casually with 3 workers here. Okay, that's not bad. I think I would have kept this Zebra, but maybe we want to use we want to play Macaw now with our ignore token. Would you create a sponsor action here? Play the Science Lab maybe? Before breaking with the Tarsier?
I'm really unsure. I think it would be nice to see more cards, and it's an end game for him. And he needs to find something big, something more to get back that 30-point deficit.
Yeah, true. I mean, Andrew is maybe going to just break again, right? So we have to discard 2 cards. We do, okay. Well, I mean, he can also snap up the Meerkat then now, so yeah. I think Geological can probably go now. Just happy to play Tarsier and yeah, Tarsier and Macaw, I guess. I mean, the Clever would be somewhat nice, I guess, but we don't really need it. And yeah, Hydro just to market, I think makes sense. This casting is a lot quieter than last one. Yeah, I guess. But we're only 2 this time. I mean, Lucy was here at the beginning, but I think he needed to leave. Or like had too much background noise. So okay, Doc denies the triggerfish. Yeah, makes sense. Andrew has the sharks. And the Meerkat then is just ignored by both. Alright.
Maybe Doc can find Lucky Horse Whisperer somehow to come back now.
Yeah, something bad, or just some large animal here, but okay, yeah, just triple kills here. Gets another X token. Andrew accidentally covered an X token and now lost its Seabird's shield. Oh, that's an elephant. Okay, that's pretty much GG now. So, well, what can we even do? I think I guess the best thing to do here is actually release Koala, maybe? So we can play the Marabou from range. I mean, it doesn't matter, this game's over, right?
Yeah, this game is sadly done.
This is tortoise instead. Yeah, but now we don't have any enclosures that we can use. So what's our last action gonna be? But okay, I mean, releasing Koala is obviously just 2 points worse. But then this allows us to play the Marabou at least. Maybe we can even scavenge a 2-size animal. So I think this is also, well, I guess we can at least. I guess we just play Meerkat then as last action. But I mean, yeah, releasing Koala would have definitely been better. Okay, Andrew just 530s, donates, take last worker, and we are, well, I guess Meerkat then is the last action here.
Should have been hand sizing to break for.
I think the early game was just hard to salvage, but 24 turns, Jesus Christ. Is Doc's stream also kind of blurry for you guys? On Discord
Yeah,
side?
a little bit.
Okay, because I think maybe we want to switch the stream then. Could one of you tell Doc that we maybe want to try the browser-based sharing, because it looks very blurry on YouTube sites now. Wait, I can maybe also leave. Well, if they're starting, then let's not interfere with them. So we can handle this. Both of them playing very, very fast. And yeah, I mean, it's fine. Like, not the greatest image quality, but it works. This is not a great set of action cards. I guess higher, yeah. Or do you take train build and hope to get, what's the other one? +1 build back for 3 build actions? But I think higher is not so bad here.
I have to say, I actually like a build over Rockwater a lot, because so often when I cook my map, it can really help out to get a 5-size somewhere where there shouldn't be a 5-size.
In a way, yes, but you could also just not cook your map, right? That's like the stupid answer.
I never managed to get that high of a skill level to not cook my map. I always cook my map, and always when I have build over Rockwater in the late game, even unupgraded, it saved me so often.
Yeah, I can see the reasoning behind it, but I feel like on Park you probably don't need it, because Park is pretty open. Also, kiosk build helps getting some income early, surrounding the restaurant. But okay, let's talk about the handout, because we have species again, and we have a polar bear exhibit here. So, well, that's not too bad. We also have a penguin, which matches 2 projects and also gives 2 more tags for species. So I would definitely want to keep it. Don't have the upgrade for it, of course, yet, but
I would definitely go both sponsors, the project, and the little help me out. I'm missing my words. Eating the aggressive animals. Predator.
oh, okay. Do you mind Dean Martin? But
Yeah, I would have taken the Martin to get the early project there.
I think with this hand, you kind of personally, I think you don't want to do the breeding project, but just really go for species 5, because yeah, we also do have a social prior if we spend the X token here. Then I think the Martin,
I see your reasoning, definitely.
because the Martin doesn't give a new tag, so it's like, yeah, it's whatever. And we kind of want to, like, with our science museum, maybe also just want to stack unis. There's the spokesperson here, which honestly looks very nice also.
There's also a nice looking sunbear that's just gone now.
Yeah, well, I guess this one was kind of forced after Andrew saw our polar bear. But okay, we can just build here, makes sense. And do you want to spend the extra here for the species uni? Takes birds, okay. Gets an absolutely useless kookaburra. Don't love to see this. I mean, we can play triggerfish now, which gets us to 4, and then could, for example, snap something from display here. It's a primatologist. Okay. Ooh, this marketing spot looks very isolated right now. And
Doc actually is a big build upgrader. I think the stats say he upgrades build 40% of the time, so there could always be a pavilion.
This seems like a little bit much, but okay. Now I think we definitely just want to snap this native lizard. It's pretty decent on this map here, and it's our 5th tag. And yes, I guess we're just gonna build a small aquarium next. There was some deck though. Does not find a new tag. So I think a bit of a missed opportunity here because we have gone so hard for species 5, and I mean, yeah, just take the safe tag, I guess.
With small aquarium plus kiosk, he can get the monkey in the first row.
That is true. That's true. Okay, he does play expert in small now. Even spends an X token for it. Well, if we do your plan now, then we actually can afford this. Just do it. That's another 2 size. I mean, I agree with picking up the monkey, but oh man, okay. What's the bit? We've all been there. We've all been there. That hurts because I mean it just basically costs him an action, right?
Not just an action, also the money.
Yeah. So yeah, I just play this now. And probably X down. Yeah, cards was fine. I mean, we can still do species next round, but it's gonna be pretty slow. And Andrew does not spend an extra break, which is good for us, I guess. Wouldn't mind just playing the victory column here. Not sure I agree with building. But yeah, I mean, I guess maybe the victory column is not that high prior. Here's the native lizards for 2. For 2 appeal. But I mean, on observation tower, you're probably going to get some endgames out of it. So let's see. Play this, we can mark something. Yeah, might as well be this. No, Andrew cannot break. Would you break or would you read out this victory column?
I would break. I'm big on breaking.
Yeah, I mean, I think break makes sense. I think yeah, could keep the science museum just for the upside. Archaeologist. Okay, and we're probably just gonna do species for 2 shields here. Okay, probably gonna take 2 sides, I would assume. Oh, we're seeing marketing first. And it's Explorer. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, probably gonna take the 2 rep. Does he want the 2 speed worker here? It does take it. I think I probably would have not done it because I feel like we can get some rep, but hard to say. like upgrading animals, playing this puffer, but of course we need to build an aquarium for it. A large aquarium, I mean. Okay. Now dog is a bit in a bad spot. Like on the one hand, we kind of don't have anything to do. Yeah. We want to do cards, but of course we can't because then the break is just being threatened. Andrew plays marine research. Okay. I mean, maybe we found more sponsors to play to market during the break. I mean, so he can afford to just play this one now. He gets a foreign institute. Yeah. Okay. It's not too bad. So it's just a random 5 size. Oh, Orca. This is exactly what we need. So now there's probably just two science uni.
Yeah, that looks really, really nice.
Upgrade
Will help
animals.
us get our sponsors played.
Yep. I think I would probably upgrade. I mean, it's hard to say. We could upgrade animals. Then we had 4 rep, but we can put the 2 size during the break onto the rep to upgrade sponsors. I guess playing this bombard from range is pretty nice. But here's just this instead. Okay.
Interesting. Maybe he looks at the archaeologist or
Yeah.
or he hopes to get it later some other way.
Agreed. Yeah, it's not bad, I'd say. But it's cards. Oh, I do not agree with this. I mean, we do need it at some point, but yeah, but look, place.
I actually see the sense of cards. He wants to get so much rep now, and I don't think the partner Zeus will come so quickly.
Yeah, I guess. I still don't like it, to be honest. But of course, I'm a big sponsor upgrade lover. Okay, play this first. Since I mean, Andrew's just gonna break here. It's fine.
I think sponsor upgrade would have been way easier to take if he had taken the 2 science
Yeah,
uni,
agreed.
because he wouldn't be so high.
Which he probably should have done in hindsight, right? Yeah. So now we really want this archaeologist, but it's a bit unclear when we're gonna. I guess we have to draw it up and play it, then play the science museum. And we also still have the marketing token, but remains to be seen how and when we can cover this. We definitely cannot cover it with a kiosk, so.
Yeah, it looks pretty hard now because I don't think you want to be upgrade build last.
Yeah, agreed. In a way, it's good though. Like if you can get this archaeologist, because we still have 2 spots left to trigger archaeologist for marketing. So let's see. I mean, we're gonna get the bombard now. We can probably play Friedel in this, and here's the foreign. Okay. I mean, the question now is like how are we progressing? What's our next project? We could also just play this badger. Take Euro partners. I guess that's our next project. Let's take the archaeologist though. Okay. Ooh, test devil. Just taking it. Well, let's hope this.
Yeah, pretty sure to play it from range now.
I mean, Andrew, yeah, he just did. That's unfortunate, but he smelled it. He saw this random partner zone. Well, like, okay, I'm just gonna dig it away. Sucks because we could have just taken Australia, right? To do test devil.
Andrew is just on point. He knows what's up.
Yeah. Okay, we could hypnotize now. Maybe even want to hypnotize his sponsors, to be honest. To just play the archaeologist.
I think it's interesting he pouched the project right now, because I would have just taken a second partner zoo with the 2 workers you have left, get the last upgrade, and done the project anyway.
That's a good point. We do have 3 workers. Yeah, I mean, we could still Hypno now and just take it. Yeah, actually, I forgot that we have took 2 speed worker and now we have so. But I mean, I think this puffer can just go, right? And
He figured it out. I think he will now Hypno and take the second partner zoo.
okay, that's nice. Just do this. Makes sense. Upgrade sponsors. Okay. So now we can play Archaeologist. Alright. It's looking not too bad for Doc here. But of course, Andrew also has good stuff going. He has marketing already. He has Explorer played. And the project for Doc, I mean, I guess we can't do a project this round, so we have to wait to the next one and then see from there. Also, actually, didn't talk about, but this basic research is absolutely insane. We are at 9 tags already. We're still below 25 appeal, and we're going to play the Science Museum. We can't even afford to play this Wombat, which gets us to exactly 26 after pouching, 25 after pouching. So this would be 6 shield basic research after the Science Museum is played. That's not too bad.
Not too bad is kind of the low side. It's incredible, I would say.
Yeah.
I mean, you could even skip the archaeologist and play the basic research before to make it playable, because Archie isn't so well. It is insane with extra marketings.
Yeah.
But yeah, we will see. We'll see.
Yeah. I think you can probably play archaeologist and just build, for example, on the 5 money, like build a 4 size or so, and just mark the Science Museum, and then we can play the basic research. Well, let's see what he does. Andrew thinking now. We know he still has a Sun Bear in hand. Presumably, he did have took hand size early, so I think there's no way that he discarded it. Okay, we just draw, get the Octopus. Okay, that's a very, very good line. And takes the basic research. Yeah, that's nice. I think for action order, I would have preferred to just play the archaeologist first. But okay, maybe you just want to secure this basic research, which is just so good here.
If Andrew breaks now, it's really sadly.
That's true. That's true. I don't think he will still as a worker, but yeah, okay, can we just play archaeologist now? Maybe even build a large aquarium onto the clever and market the Science Museum then. But here's a Sumatran tiger. Wow, okay. But yeah, just he wants to play the Wombat, just pouch. I don't think it's that high prio. And doing a single animal action feels kind of sad.
Yeah, I think sponsor strength is too important now. He has so many good sponsors to play.
Yeah, agreed. I don't agree with this Wombat, but maybe he just goes like, okay, screw this archaeologist. I'm just gonna play a Science Museum and then basic research. We do not see the break, so that's good, I guess. Okay, let's just play this. Oof. I mean, diverse must be diverse, right? Okay, gets them. Should take them.
Obviously, diverse is always
yeah.
has an option to be really good.
And yeah, I like marketing immediately now, so we can keep the archaeologist. Okay, Andrew does not break. Schuss. Okay, I mean we cannot play the archaeologist though, so now we are somewhat stuck. Okay, so we just marked it. This takes away all the marketing. But okay. Oh, so it's a single pavilion just for archaeologists. I don't know about this.
I think I would have just X-Back built because
Yeah.
he has no X tokens. He can obviously use them later
Yeah.
and keeps the marketing open.
Agreed. I think X-Back is. I think we've done a lot of inefficient actions here. Like played single animal, now we build a single pavilion. And this archaeologist, it's a shield, and I guess we can take like some rep, but I don't think it's great. I don't think it's a great use if you build a single pavilion now with our build strength at 5 also. It's a wall lizard, okay. And yeah, as I said, like we kind of need X tokens. We have 0, and now we probably do cards. Oh, there's Orny, there's bird management. But I don't think we can afford to snap it. Taking Orny makes sense. It's not a bad sea line either. That's a very, very good sloth bear for us. No, we have polar bear. I don't agree with this. I think this sea lion could have easily gone.
Yeah, I think he forgot Polar and just saw that he had the partner zoo for Australia. So
Yeah.
Sea Lion is good if you think about it that way. But yeah, the bear would have been better.
Yeah. Especially as you said, with our lack of X tokens here. Okay, let's see. Andrew draws cards. Presumably has something to market. He did a lot of card actions this game, so. But yeah, I mean, right now, map check. Andrew has 2 shields from native lizards. Foreign is not hit yet. For Doc, I mean, we don't have, despite our plethora of sponsors here, we don't have any endgames actually. And we have diverse species zoo, which right now is also actually 0. So let's see. We do not have snapping either. So can expect. But Andrew also doesn't have snapping. Except on America, it's not very good at this stage of the game. Okay, it's 3 points. It's alright. And yeah, awkward for Doc. He like wants to build a 4 size. And does not want to cover the rep either because he wants to use this for archaeologist, I would presume.
Yeah, most likely. It's what makes it's the best spot right now, I would say, because he has enough money.
Yeah.
So this will help the most.
Okay, let's take the bird breeding. I mean, this cobra also looking very, very nice.
I would take Few cards, I guess, so you can sunbase something with your sea lion.
And if we're clever, we had to clever down sponsors, which always feels a bit sad. And I mean, at the worst, we can just do, like, for example, play the sponsorship lines from range, which is actually not bad either. I don't think we need kiosks at this stage, yeah. Excavation, totally unplayable. Andrew just breaks. I mean, he kind of needs money, I guess. We still have 2 workers, and he has marketing, so he's very interested in. Yeah. He did just take the platypus as a good playable 2-size animal, I guess. I mean, it's very cheap with a partner zone. Our expert is small. Also, kind of hurt for Venom. Plays Firefish even. Okay. Yeah. There's no sponsors. Makes sense. I like marketing this octopus here. We don't necessarily need it, but I think this is a good time now to take large aquarium with our bonus. And honestly, I mean, we can already. We're close to seeing the finish in hand here. Like,
Wouldn't you? Do you think we need the aquarium? Obviously, yes, it fits nicely up there, and he now has an animal. But just last worker for the points. Or do you think it's better? Because I'm not sure if we get to 4 birds, if the last bird we find is playable or not.
also hope for 2 Africa, but yeah. No, okay. Oh, here we see the sun. I think just take the points, right? Also, do we even want to take bird? Maybe just take 3 rep instead. As I said, just get the points, right? Like 4 birds is probably just a distraction. 2 bird.
Yeah, I think it will need. It will take too long, and the 2 enclosures we have are obviously for the lion and the sea lion.
Yeah.
Which are great animals to have now.
Agree.
But...
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree. You're right. Also, if we really need an aquarium, we can just build it. But I mean, we're at 61 points doing the project now. 67 pavilion for 68. If you take the rep, that puts us to 70. These 2 animals are already like 90 something after we play them. So yeah, he does take the bird though. Okay, Hornbill is very, very good though.
Great 2-size bird to find right now.
And he takes Reptile House. Wow, okay. I'm not sure if this was needed, but I guess we just want the rep. Let's put it in here. And yeah, I mean, we're never going to build again, so I think this is pretty much won. Andrew even does cards. I mean, he took the monkey uni with the sun bear, right? So he must really struggle for things to do. Does not have a project. Doesn't have many animals either. I mean, we can just play a sea lion and hornbill now.
Andrew really just struggled for projects this game. It's
yeah.
He really didn't get any luck at all. He can do 2 birds now, the bird management plan, but yeah, it's not good for him.
Agreed. Okay. Oh, that's big Explonos. That's true. I think we should pouch. Could calculate actually. Like, are we crossing with 24 more points? I think we're not quite here yet. Like the line's not 14. Actually, I think we're not. Oh, actually, I think we do cross at exactly 100. Because
with rep we do cross. Without rep, I'm not sure.
I mean, we can just take the rep now. So doing the break. So this puts us at 77. C line is 87, so we need 13 points, and this line will be exactly 13 points actually. So, and that is indeed a very juicy expert Norse, because it just literally gives us a cross now, and we should cross. Like, no need to wait any longer, Andrew. I mean, yeah, no enclosures, no projects. As you said, like his projects were so weak this game. Like had to do species at lower strength and leech off the breeding program, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, we can even pouch. Yeah, okay. Yeah, then it's more than enough. Okay. I mean, this was a very, very good hand, of course.
Where we got our game 3, nice.
Yeah. Both of them playing really fast. But yeah, I mean, Andrew just really not. Here's the Cobra, okay. But don't even have good use for the action. Like, we don't have any enclosures, so I guess we're advertising sponsors to do, I don't know what that would be. It's 2 cards in hand. Or just build Pavilion, I guess. We have literally no endgames at all, but still enough. And yeah, okay. So, once again, game 3 for your tournament live. So what maps are actually left of the good ones? Because let me check again. The random bans were I think Auto Area was banned, Drawing Board was banned, Caves was banned, Commercial Harbor is banned. Rescue
Is
Station
Rescue
is banned.
Station open?
It's banned. I think Research also, yeah. I mean, I think Research is the best map left. Silver Lake, not so sure. I know a lot of people still rate it highly. I mean, I never have, and the stats also don't love Silver Lake. So,
Research Station is a great map. If it's open, I would take it.
yeah, I think Research is open. So AI is also open.
I can't play. I don't know. It's I never win on this map. It's something personal. I know. I should just train it more, but I'm so bad. I don't understand how you win this map. I know what you should do with late game those 6 actions, but I just can't.
It's just a very different playing pattern, right? But I think personally, I do think AI is very strong. I probably would rate it as one of the like best 5, 6, maybe 7, like probably like close to top 5 map. Although I know that it needs to be said, the stats do not support this. Sorry, this was just game 2. Yeah, should maybe edit this. So right now it's 1-1. Apologies. So yeah, now I should show. But he did.
Go for it. Sorry.
No, I just want to say, yeah. So he did take Silver Lake. And did you see what Andrew?
I sadly didn't catch it.
Okay, I mean Doc so far has barely strolled onto Andrew's map. Oh, so commercial was open actually. Wow. Okay. Then I'm surprised that you're not taking it because I think commercial is definitely the best map left. Then.
Commercial Harbor is a great map. It has a positive winning record against each other map in Emo Cup.
Yeah.
So it's really, really good there. Research Institute is fine. Silver Lake didn't perform as good as one would hope.
Yeah, I mean, statistically, Silver Lake is one of the worst. And actually, okay, there's bad news for Doc because Andrew does have snapping prior for this aquarium. But of course, because Andrew has Exosoch, his Soch is stuck at 2. I guess this is how it always works. Definitely still a snap though. I think. Yeah, digs from hand, just snaps it. Agree with this?
Obviously, nice play. At least Doc has still the round 1 project if he
Yeah.
wants to.
Yeah, and a very good one too. Sadly, the bonuses at 5 and 8 CP are extremely bad. I mean, a triple posturing is fine, but the 5 CP bonus, well, I think that's probably pretty much the worst you could do.
I disagree with marketing. He needs
Yeah.
to get sponsor out of the way
Yeah, agreed.
ASAP and just market now. I don't think it's the right choice. But he's farther in the tournament than I am, so maybe he's right.
I don't think it's correct. Like, what is our sponsor actually doing now? Like, we're clevering it down. Why not just build a 5-side and play it manually? I do think that it can give you like some early marketing. If it gives you some tempo, then that's pretty nice. But we don't even gain any tempo because now our sponsors is down at 1, so this round is gonna go on for quite a while. And why just not just save the extra action for later? Also, 5 money is a lot at this stage, especially if you're doing a big release. Snaps the Ibex, which matches 2 projects. Is it fair? We know that Andrew wants to play his Aquarium.
Will
Also,
you go second worker now because the round will take a moment, or would you just upgrade something like sponsors because we have 0 money now?
I think just get out of this round. Just upgrade sponsors. Yeah, I agree with this. We also do have is this sunbathing sponsors. Keep card. Okay. Question: how do we want to snap this Rhino? Maybe matches the project also.
I mean, it matches the project. We have a 4 size.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
it's great. And Jaguar alone won't be enough for 2 Americas. We could play it with the token we took, but I think Rhino's better.
Yeah, and I mean on Silver Lake you don't want to take America partners really probably. So yeah, I mean still in a decent spot, but overall I would actually favor Andrew. I think. I feel like we got the big release, but I'm not that high on the Cayman release anyway, and we are financially pretty crippled. We cannot break. We still need to expect now. I think this marketing was actually a pretty big mistake, I would say. And of course, Andrew has his aquarium, so and the better map, in my opinion. But okay, place a single dusky leaf. Yeah, so this 2 size also did not cover an X token, which I think it probably should have, just so we can break immediately.
Yeah, obviously. But I think I still like Doc's position right now. Andrew has no project, and it's unsure how soon he will have one.
That's
So
true.
the 2 sizes will help a lot, I think.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, yeah. It really depends on what Andrew has in his hand, of course, also. But yeah, I mean, him having
Sorry, you go first.
him having to play this clever monkey as a first animal is not a great sign, right? If it's the best you have.
I think another sad thing about the 2 size Doc plays is the next 2 size won't touch 2 rock either.
That is true, yeah.
So the Ibex will be stuck in hand for a little bit.
Yeah, I guess P file goes. Okay, we will have to wait a little bit for our next upgrade. Wouldn't hate just 2 rep uni here for us. Andrew, maybe hand size, maybe Herbie uni. Oh, native farm. Okay, I mean, not great on commercial, but I mean, still okay-ish. We may gonna see this being played for a pathetic amount of appeal, but I mean, I don't like committing to this Jaguar here, to be honest. It does give us the next project, but not taking units on Silver Lake really hurts, and now it's gonna be a long time until we get our next upgrade.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think he wants to take second partner zoo really soon, and our reputation isn't nice either. But the Tech Institute, we can't take it.
Yeah. So Seagull in chat says like Doc in round 1 should have just blocked the 2 rep uni and go for round 2 release, which I probably tend to agree with. I mean, we did have the Assoc prior, and well, there's always this philosophical question: do we want to do the round 1 release or not? There are people who want to do it, people who don't. Personally, I lean towards doing it in round 2 because I do like get a round of 1 round of income. I don't know if you would have released round 1 or waited a round.
I think it depends a lot on the bonus you get from it, like the 5 CP reward obviously wasn't really good here.
Yeah.
And the 2 sizes also don't help us right now. So
Yeah.
most likely, because we know he has the aquarium, blocking the 2 rep uni would have been the right choice this time. But I think it depends a lot.
Yeah. Okay, now Snap's Archaeologist, I guess. You have to do this against Commercial Harbor, although I think some of the potential Archaeologist spots are already taken. Yeah, so Belmec in chat says awful hunts from the dog from this Jaguar, which is true, completely useless. And wait, let me check what is this? Oh, we actually do have marketing sponsors. I thought for the whole time that it's sunbathing. And yeah, someone in chat says you should have maybe traded the hunter, the spotted Hema compound for free range New World monkeys, which yeah, I mean it's very good on Silver Lake, right? Not very good, but it's good on Silver Lake.
Well, it would have been an option, but he would have needed to play differently. He can't play over the sponsor rounds then, and you don't want to play the monkeys as your first sponsors so soon. Then I think so. There would also have been the question what to do with your sponsor section at 5 in round 1. So I think Spotted Hyena compound is really nice, especially because you had the plan to play the Jaguar. I just would have done it a little bit differently, but I think the Hyena compound is nice.
I actually really like playing free range New World monkeys as the first sponge action on Silver Lake. Like you can build like if you build the foresights like in the bottom left, you can probably get like 4 appeal from it. And then later an endgame shield, that's good enough for me. I'm not someone who like, tries to get like 7 or 8 appeal from it. But yeah, I mean, I would have just not marketed at all. I think we could have really saved this. Okay, that's another 5 size now. That's a lot of more undrawable cards, unplayable cards here. At least the Ibex is finally playable. But
yeah, Doc really is unlucky with animals he hunts here. It's
that is true.
Nothing for him really, really, really bad draws. Also, as Archaeologist also unplayable right now.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure he will play it. He can use it with the 2x tokens, but I'm not sure he will ever do it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's too slow, right? But I think it's very self-inflicted here. So we took the partner zoo, America partner zoo, to play the Jaguar, but now we didn't even do the project. We just took another partner zoo to get the animals upgrade. But yeah, as I said, just getting the science. We just needed the science tags, right? Like, I think that's not the way to play Silver Lakes. And yeah, Seagull says if you just take 2 rep uni in round 1 with the release, you can get to 5 rep, and then you don't struggle with upgrades so much. Because now we see Doc just taking a pretty useless partner zone, delaying the project just to get the upgrade. And yeah, I guess the good news is that Andrew has not found any water tags so far. But yeah, he did do Herbie's 4. Okay, here's Alex. But oh yeah, we didn't talk about the Panda, but the Panda is very nice. It's playable with our Ignore token. It's Brown Spider Monkey, okay.
Doc just needs to find some money for his expensive animals, but at least he got another good one and not
Yeah.
all the bad stuff he had before.
So yeah, sadly nothing to market here. So we're just gonna break, keep Panda, Rhino, and the last one doesn't even. Builds for Panda. I don't like giving Andrew the break here because our sponsor action is still doing absolutely nothing at 5. I think it would have been pretty good, and we really need the money, right? So yeah, maybe he hopes to find that he hopes that the sponsor shows up on display now, and he can snap it in his break to market it. But
He has no snapping.
yeah,
So
yeah, like he's going to America too now, I think, to snap something, and then maybe he finds it, but he didn't. So the thing is, like, obviously you want snapping because you need cards. His hand sucks, but you also kind of really need another worker. I feel like. I mean, or I guess you just accept the fact that unis are not going to happen. 5 money. I mean, we need it, but then again, do we need it? We're just going to break 5 anyway now. I feel like we could have snapped the petting zoo.
I think taking 5 money right now is fine, but I still think you should just break 5 to get even more money. We need some expensive animals to play, just some animals to fill our enclosures. We have no 2-size animals right now. We just need something.
Yeah, but I mean, that's one more reason why I would have kind of preferred. Okay, this takes the cards even. I mean, we are very desperate for cards here, but I don't love this either. I know that the cards are good for us here, but 3 pavilions are 3 pavilions. I mean, that's a 6-point swing, basically. But okay, we did.
I also think he shouldn't have played animals before sponsors or anything. He doesn't.
Yeah.
Just a single animal played right now isn't
Yeah.
so great.
Yeah.
He could even break 7 and say he doesn't care about it. He had no good cards in hand.
Agreed.
Except for Rhino and Panda, he could keep those 2 and doesn't care about the rest.
Yeah, agreed. And if we take 3 cards and we break before, we could have just. I mean, we do have a playable animal here in Caracal, right? If we had just breaking, could have played it with the Panda. Okay, now we gift the break to Andrew. We're still in an okay spot, I would say. This Caracal is gonna hunt 2 more cards, so maybe we finally find something. But okay. Also, Andrew kind of struggling with projects again. I mean, okay, he did have Aquatic, he did do the Herbies. He would love to find some American animals that he can release. Let's take the migration recording, okay. But yeah, if you look at open enclosures, we do have 4 2-sizes and the 5-size. Andrew just has 1 2-size now and another one during the break.
Andrew has the releasable llama at least.
So, he played llama. Okay.
He got that going for him.
Oh, never mind. Okay, well then that's pretty good, I would say. Like he's gonna play migration, release it. He's gonna snap. Wow, he snaps the wall lizard. I guess it matches the project. Okay. Would have expected Barn Owl if he wants to go for Europe. Maybe Honda. He does not have the partner so yet though, but okay. Just need to find some cards here. Let's see what we get. Instantly punished for discarding the petting zoo last round. It's another disaster store, I would say. Like Taipan is unplayable. Engineer is not doing anything, and petting zoos. I mean, maybe we're building a petting zoo now, but then we're sad that we discarded the last one.
The game is definitely telling him to play petting zoos.
Yes,
Maybe he should just listen.
Okay, Andrew does take worker here. He did market migration during the break. Okay. And now he gets the pavilions. Yeah. I mean, Andrew probably still in a slightly better spot, I would say. Like, he is definitely going for Europe. That's a big next project. Yeah, I mean, I guess we have 2 Herbies. We do have the Rhino, but no endgames yet. Andrew will definitely get at least 1 native shield, I would say. Don't quite know how his map looks, but I don't think he has built so much yet, so it's going to be at least 1, maybe 2.
Doc also needs to find a 5th species if he doesn't want to build a petting zoo, which could be his 5th species.
That is true.
For his Rhino project.
Well, the petting zoo just disappeared, so I think he just got it climbing. Another petting zoo. This is a joke. Do we know what endgame he kept? I didn't see it.
I certainly didn't catch it either. It's way too fast for me.
Yeah, the boss is playing so fast, right? But he takes Horn. Okay, that's our 5th tag. Also gives us a much needed clever because yeah, we do not want to build really. Okay, Andrew, like he does
conservation.
Oh, okay, nice. Thank you. So right now we have conservation is probably going to be 3 CP at least. I mean, it's basically okay. I think you can hunt first and see what you get, but okay. Test Devil is pretty good. Very good, actually, even. Also makes this type unplayable eventually.
It could also give him his 5th threat if he wants to play animals again before it's at 5 strengths.
That's true. But probably just going to break here and market this Hydro. Yeah. That's another petting zoo gone. And yeah, now we can just play Test Devil plus. Well, I guess we can just play Test Devil and Phony Devil. Okay, here's the Eagle Owl. Not the most beautiful map from like. If Andrew wants to fit another, go ahead.
I think Andrew's map looks totally fine. He has another 5-size spot.
Yeah.
He's next to the ×2.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the sad thing for me is that this would kill our native shield, our last one, but you probably have to do it. Like, depends on what you perceived here with your Eagle Owl. Okay, we are at 4 Europe now. But yeah, just such a useless aquarium so far. Like, literally no water tech has shown up on display. And with how Andrew plays, I guess he didn't find neither. Okay, I don't understand why we don't play 2 animals here now, though. And I don't understand why Andrew isn't breaking either. Okay, because the small cram. Right, fair enough. But yeah, I mean, we don't have hand size. We have 5 cards in hand. Just get some points now, I would say. Okay, I guess he wants to play Rhino to do the next project. I get, yeah. Okay, I can see it because we don't have a project, right? I mean, actually we do with the bird breeding, so. But of course, causing the break, so it gives us the prior on it now. And even more petting zoos appear. This will be very good news for Andrew. Yeah, I like upgrading Soch here. Does burn the multiplier now. Might as well. Probably not a bad time to do it.
Could very well be the last round if there are big projects and animals coming.
Yeah. Oh, this is a horse whisperer. Now this could really be the last round. I mean, it depends whether he has a second project. So he has 4 cards in hand. 2 of them are petting zoos. Also, this bird breeding is leechable. It does take worker. We need this. So now we can do Rhino plus Test Devil. This gets us to 9 rep. Gets us another worker. We do have species diversity. Could even do 4 Preds.
Andrew has the money for it. Oh, but it's gone. Would you have snapped? Oh, he won. Nah. Would you have snapped that?
Snap what? The
As the elephant.
Probably not. I think he probably does not want to break. Like, I don't know how much. Like, it depends. Like, I haven't calculated. He does Europe now, then he leaches off the release, the project. Maybe even has a release for his migration, double donation last Juni, and then all the petting zoos with Horse Whisperer. Does he even need the elephant? I think he probably has a cross in hand, to be honest.
True, you're right. He most likely doesn't need it. There are for sure 3 petting zoos with all the petting zoos around on the board.
And he just so Doc just pouched the Taipan, which I really disagree with, because we actually, we can play it. We have the money to play it. This would have been our determination action. This brown bear is not doing anything, I would say. So why do we keep it? I doubt we are going to build for it, right? So okay, now I think Andrew just wants to get this, play this this petting zoo from range before it disappears. Okay, yeah. So he's actually building for it, but well, I'm not convinced that this brown bear is doing anything for us.
Well, you can look at it that way. If he doesn't get to play the brown bear and only plays the Taipan, he for sure has lost because he has not enough points.
That is true also, yeah.
He needs to get lucky or have Andrew a really slow round, really give him time to break again. If not, Andrew has won anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty bad now, I would say, though, for...
Yeah, Andrew won't give him the time, but even if he had kept the Taipan, there is no chance of winning.
Yeah, I mean, we should just optimize, I think, points still, because the thing is, now we actually... I mean, Andrew literally has a guaranteed finish. Like, last petting zoo is just 12 points already. So now we have to just do project and then, I guess, do cards? I guess project and play the sponsorship lines from range for 4 points, and then I don't quite know.
I have to say, I like the beer. Obviously, it didn't work out, but it was the only way to win is Andrew to misplay and let Doc break again, and then let him play the beer, and then let him do 2 projects, which it's a long shot, but saying Andrew will end this turn and I will play the Taipan, it's no way to win.
Yeah, I mean, I guess in a way it didn't matter, because I think you just kind of knew that Andrew, can finish, right? Taking away this petting zoo here? I mean, Andrew must 100% has one in hand, so I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. But I mean, yeah, Andrew took one from, played one from display, took one from display, and drew one from Horse Whisper, so he 100% has one in hand, I think. But of course, yeah, as I said, it doesn't matter. So it's alpaca, okay. So I guess for us it's just indeed, it's its only animal, okay. But yeah, okay, we play this now. I mean, we can say this, but like, the thing is, if we could play the Taipan for 5 more points, like, who knows? It's pretty close, yeah. But okay, Andrew does win it.
It was a close one in the end. It could have been even closer with the Taipan, that's right.
Yeah, I think Doc. I think this one was definitely winnable for Doc. I just felt like the early rounds were played very awkwardly, to be honest. And we were really, really short on money, right? So, but of course, also somewhat unlucky that no good sponsors showed up. So this marketing sponsors did not do too much.
Yeah, also bad hunts in the early game.
Yeah, really, really bad hunts. On their side, Andrew's aquarium was completely useless. But yeah, still enough. I mean, the horse whisperer sealed the deal. All the petting zoos. I mean, there were so many this game. It's insane. I feel like if we had just built a petting zoo, of course you can't know it. It's like hindsight
Yeah,
bias. If we had built and played some, I think we probably win. But you can't know this, of course.
yeah. Dog should just always build a petting zoo now. Empty petting
Yeah.
zoos, it's okay for him.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I feel like Fate was really mocking, right? Like we discard one, like okay, there's only one petting zoo, so we discard one, and then another one appears, but it's always only one. So like, yeah. But okay, so congrats to Andrewsmile, who advances to the next stage. And we did get the 3 games that we were wishing for.
Yeah, nice 3 games, nice fast games. It was really fun watching them.
Yeah.
And I think Doc played well. He had a chance. It was fun.
Yeah, agreed. And yeah, I mean, both of them played so fast, right? It was hard to follow as a caster at times, but I still hope it was also okay for you as a viewer. And yeah, I think I guess Doc is not joining from post-game interviews, so I think we can just stop it here.
Yeah, he says his mic isn't working. Is it because you don't have push to talk active, Doc? You need to enable it in the options.
Yeah.
If not, you are not allowed to talk.
We can wait a few more seconds. But yeah, you just need to find the push to talk button. It's like somewhere, then you can talk.
Well, if you can't talk, thanks for streaming. It was really fun seeing your games. We enjoyed it a lot.
Indeed.
Yeah, it was fun. Good luck, Emo Cup 5, I would say.
Yep, great. And yeah, I mean, still getting 4th place in a pretty stacked group, I would say. Also, the only person to beat Sam in the group stage. So there's that. Yeah, okay, only person is Juddy Noel. That's how it goes. But yeah, overall, I think very good tournament. And I feel like these tournaments always help you improve. So season 5 is hopefully going to be even better. Yeah, I think that's one thing about this tournament, right? You just need to find the good form at the right moment because this tournament is so long. So we all have stretches where you play good and stretches where you play pretty poorly. And you need to be a bit lucky that your form coincides with the important matches. So, yeah. But could still wait a little bit more for some post-game thoughts, but if not, still had a pretty good 90-minute stream. 3 games in 90 minutes. That's pretty nice. That is very nice.
Yeah, we can see if Andrew wants to talk, if he wants to join. If not, Panda, how did you like your group stage? It went quite well, but not perfect, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, I did win my group with a 6-1 record, right? But I have to say, honestly, don't think I played that well, and I think I was extremely lucky. Like my hands, nearly every game were insane. I think if we only talk about card quality, I maybe had. I didn't watch the matches of the others, of course, all of them, but it's hard to have better card quality than I did. So I felt like I even underperformed, considering how good my cards were. So I need to step it up a little bit in the next rounds when my cards won't be that great. But of course, still winning the group is fine. So I'm still happy. What about you? I mean, your group it can't be any closer.
I have to say I'm unhappy with my own place, but it's because I didn't play so much recently, and I really enjoyed it. I liked the group. I liked that it was so super close, and obviously everybody had it in his own hands to qualify to get second, third place. Because everybody got his wins. Everybody could have won one more or one less. A single game would have been enough for me to not even a match, just a single game against someone. And I really liked it. I want to play again in season 5, and I will have to train a little bit more. The series that really destroyed me was against DX. He played really, really well, but I lost both matches in on AI. He beat me with AI, and I lost on AI in the second game, so I went 0-2 against him because I just didn't understand the map. He played it really, really well. It was really, really fun. Oh no, one more win wouldn't have been enough for me because Wilio was obviously recounted. He played also really, really good. I think I beat Wilio, but it was really close, and I got really lucky in our series.
Well, okay, but if you had one more win, then you would have been 9-9 instead of 8-10, right, in game record. So with a tiebreaker against Viljo, you would have advanced actually.
I think I would have been 9-10. Let's say play against DX, best of 3.
Okay.
He beat me 2 times. It was
okay.
0-2.
Okay, fair enough.
I would have needed to win my series against DX or Quinlan. They both beat me really, really well, and had I beat one of them, or obviously I could have beaten BDW. It would have been really great to qualify, but it wasn't in the cards. He was just too dominant in our group, but it was really nice playing against him.
Yeah, I mean, BDW was, 14-1 against such a strong group is insane, right? And I mean, we can see the standings here. Like, Dugong getting second with 4-3, then you have 5 people with 3 and 4. Like, and even Ronnie with 2 and 5. I mean, with 2 and 5, you are usually like 5th or 6th in other groups often. Here it's last place because everything was so close. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, absolutely insane group, I would say.
Yeah, you can't have it better. It was a really fun first Emo Cup for me, for sure. Really great. I'm sorry for the other people in my group because I had really tight times. I couldn't play at so many different times, but everybody was nice and made it possible for me to play at my preferred times. So thanks for that, my group. Was really nice.
Yeah, that's a great way to conclude it, I would say. It seems like neither Doc nor Andrew are going to join
Hello?
us. Oh,
I think I got it to work.
nice. Okay.
I was curious. Oh, yeah, you're good.
No, first of all, I just want to know, like, how do you feel now that the match, your tournament, sadly has concluded? About everything.
I mean, honestly, because I was like the 7th seed, I didn't honestly think I was gonna even make it to this game, so I was happy to be able to do that. But I don't know. This last game was a bit disappointing because it looked good for a while there, and then the Horse Whisperer came down.
Yeah. We were talking about this because so many petting zoos appeared, right? But not like all of them at once, but just like one by one. Was there any point where you thought about or considered building a petting zoo yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I do play petting zoo quite often and just bank on getting Horse Whisperer, but I just felt like this one I had so many other things. It felt like a bit of a distraction. And then I saw him start like collecting them, and I realized that he definitely got it. So I don't know. I mean, I was curious if you guys think that, like, do you guys rate Commercial Harbor over Silver Lake, or?
I like Commercial Harbor more for sure, and
Yeah.
I also would have liked a research institute if it was open. I'm not sure if it was open.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, everybody has their own opinion on maps, right? Personally, I actually rate Silver Lake as a below average map. And Commercial Harbor is probably one of the 2 or 3 best. So I would have definitely gone for it, but in the end, it's also about comfort, right? And if you feel that Silver Lake suits you and that it's strong in your hands, then because I actually, for example, I'm bad at playing Silver Lake, so this is why maybe I don't rate it high. But if it works for you, then I think it's not the wrong choice. I think comfort is the most important thing in such a match.
Yeah, Gotcha. I like the upside at the end of having that determination just in case they have like an eagle or something, but I don't know. It was hard to say.
Yeah. In a way, commercial is also a bad matchup then because the times 2 is also like an extra action, right? So the advantage is
Yeah.
kind of negated a bit.
I kind of like forget that it exists, to be honest, because I like never get it in arena. And so I completely forget about the whole archaeologist thing. And then,
Yeah.
but
I mean, this hurt that they needed to snap it away, right? Because it's so good on commercial harbor.
yeah,
For Andrew.
there was a lot of, I know the first game, I definitely like did not play well and I got covered by the fact he crossed in 24 turns. But like after that game, I felt like I did a lot better with not over snapping.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I would agree with this. But yeah, I mean, I think the display in the third game was definitely not in your favor. Also, we were talking about it, like, I think all your hunts in game 3 were extremely bad. So that's also a bit unlucky.
Yeah, I feel like every time I had a good like sponsors action, I just got straight animals and I didn't even
Yeah,
I don't
agree.
know. I couldn't find anything that was useful for me, but I can't I mean, I got a panda and a rhino, so I can't really complain
Mm.
about that. Um, it is funny that I think one of us got maxed out species diversity in all 6 games of the Emo Cup this year, so that's kind of crazy.
I mean, yeah, now let's say, I mean, these 3 games for sure, right? I mean, game 1, game 2, yeah, and then the species with the rhino. So, I mean, I think
Yeah.
we all kind of hate games with species space project, right? It's so swingy and yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. You say I know Andrew was not happy to see it every game last time. And that's kind of how I pulled off the upset, but um yeah. I don't know. Do you guys have any other thoughts that you thought during like that you wanted to ask about or
One thing I found really interesting was your first round in the game 3, where you played the force size over the marketing spot to play the hyena compound. Because I would have thought you would just play hyena afterwards, because you had sponsors on strength 5. It would have delayed your release by 1 action, but you would have used sponsors for it and had the marketing token for later. What was your thinking there?
For that one, honestly, I just was trying to get like the hunts going earlier, and also I don't remember. I don't think I paid attention to where his like sponsors was, but he's been like he was really aggressively breaking the whole time, and
Yeah.
so I just kind of wanted to get it like down really quickly. Um, I don't know if that was the right decision, but that was the idea behind it. I also liked being up in that corner to start with 2 size, just so I could like start building towards the money with the 2 size.
I can see the logic behind it. Like during the game when you were doing it, I think we kind of disagreed. I was pretty against it. I think also just because I feel like if you want to release this Cayman, which is very expensive, then spending 5 money early is actually quite a lot. Um,
Yeah. I saw that I had like perfect money for it, and so I was kind of like, I don't know if that's the best decision, but I don't know. It felt like if I hit good hunts and started getting predators going, like that was kind of the idea.
yeah.
And then obviously that didn't end up being the case. Uh, and then drawing the panda actually kind of threw me off because I was just gonna like shoe bill to get the 5th species,
Mhm.
and so that ended up being like the single ibex action later on.
In chat, someone in chat also proposed that we actually do not release round 1, but you start the first round with taking the 2 rep uni, also just to block it from Andrew, who wants to place Aquarium, then play the Cayman, get 1 round of income, and then you can release round 2, and this also gives you 2 upgrades. If you build, if you get to the, or it gets you like take 2 rep units and release to get to 4, and then you can upgrade animals, get to 5, and then you don't struggle with upgrades so much. Did you think about like consider like waiting around with the release?
I considered honestly, I didn't think about the 2 rep line. I thought about just taking Americas from the start.
Mhm.
But I don't know. I was because I had the like double release line like thing, like because I had an animal to fill the enclosure. I didn't really think about how bad it would be. And yeah, I mean, I definitely just like died out like in the second and third round, so it probably would have been better to stall. But I honestly, I didn't even think about blocking him on aquarium. I was, yeah, his whole first round kind of confused me, but so that might have thrown me off a little bit, just because he built again just to not play another animal, and then like archaeologist shows up and he instantly covers a border space instead of like going for it. So I don't know. Maybe that was part of it.
I can see that. There were multiple instances in the series where we're going like, okay, now Andrew's definitely gonna break or like do his card action, and instead he just built. It's always hard to read like what they're going for, of course. But yeah, I mean, I think in hindsight, probably just waiting around and starting the release by one round probably would have just better, because I mean, your economy was totally shot from there on. Like in the end, I guess it worked out fine again. You had to take 5 money, and yeah, then it worked out. But I think you had like 6 income after round 1, right? And then still after round 2, it was like 8 or so. So yeah, I guess that's always the issue with these truck releases. They're so expensive.
Yeah. I guess, yeah, it's definitely in hindsight better. Hard to say, obviously, but I do agree that being more patient would have helped there. I was kind of banking on getting sponsors, and like, because I knew I was going to be breaking a lot, ideally. I think that's kind of where I was thinking, like, the income didn't matter as much. But again, the whole sponsor dry thing and didn't end up working out for me, so.
Yeah, I mean, I think you were definitely unlucky with the sponsors. Like, I think you marketed hydrologist and that's it, or marketed also an engineer, which also didn't do anything. And I mean, there weren't a lot of good sponsors to market all games. So, like, the action card was kind of useless.
Yeah, which sucks because I finally got a good action card. Because I feel like that's like one of my favorites to get for sure. So I was happy to see it, and then this happened. So I don't know.
Yeah, round 1 also not a lot of. I mean, actually, literally no sponsors in your starting hand. Like 8 animals, you hate to see it in your starting hand.
Yeah, I think I started with what, like 1 or 2 sponsors the entire 3 starting hands I got. So
yeah,
which sucks because I am like a near 100% sponsors upgrader, so that definitely hurt.
Yeah, they all like came in game 2 then, right? Like the entire science trend, this basic research, like holy moly, probably one of the best I've ever seen. That was not on Rest Station.
Yeah, no, that was fantastic. That was a great. I felt like, I mean, I definitely used up all my luck in game 2, so I felt a little bad for Andrew, but that game 1 was ridiculous for him, so didn't feel as bad.
I mean, if your opponent crosses in 24 turns the game before, I think we don't have to have too much empathy, right? Like, those were two very good hands in these games. So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for commentating, and letting me know what I did. I'll watch it back, and I might put some stuff in the comments. But yeah, that first game I was just not in it at all, so that'll be a fun watch.
Well, thanks for sharing your perspective, and also that also putting yourself under like public scrutiny, right? It always feels a bit awkward.
Yeah.
You guys were playing so fast that honestly, sometimes we found it hard to follow. Not as criticism, but just to put it into context. Like sometimes we maybe criticized something which honestly probably was not accurate or so, because we didn't have time to process it properly ourselves. So
yeah,
don't put too much emphasis on what we said. But of course, it can always be helpful to watch it back with comments from others. So yeah.
Definitely listen more for Panda's comments than mine. He's a better player for sure.
Well, you're both better than I am, so I'll keep an open ear to both your comments. I appreciate you guys.
And I can say just
definitely help.
Yeah, there was also like trusting Seagull in chat, who's better than all of us here. So maybe his opinion is the one that matters the most. But yeah, all right. Thanks once again for sharing, for playing, for also joining us here to give us your thoughts. And it was your first Emo Cup, right? So I think a lot of things you can take away from it. Hope, of course, to see you back in future seasons. And
yeah, I'm gonna need to do some climbing back up to make the cut. But other than that, but yeah, I'll see you guys.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. And thanks to everyone else in the audience and chat for joining us. And yes, see you